Hello and welcome to the LDM show. Welcome back to the LDM show. That was Los Hermanos Colons. If you like that song, go to the LDMradio.com, go to the Latin, and then vote for them for the 2020 LDM Music Awards. But without further ado, on Skype, hope you can hear us. But on Skype, let's give a round of applause to Bamil, who is the 2019 Rock Artist of the Year of the LDM Music Awards. So let's give it up. How we doing? Do you hear us? You got him on mute. You got him on mute. Hello?
Hello. Now here we are.
Hey, how we doing?
Doing great, and it's a big pleasure to be here with the LDM show with you and all the people I know, all the followers and supporters around. Listen.
Thank you for giving some time, of your busy schedule to be here today.
No, thanks to you.
But again, for you guys that don't know, he's a 2019 Rock Artist of the Year. So first of all, how does it feel to be first a nominee and then become the Artist of the Year?
First, it's very. I'm very happy because the first time I was submitting a song to LDM radio, and then having all the supports that I had with the at that moment it was almost a recent release. That was If I Could Change the World for You. It was originally released in October last year as a lead single from the album 10. And a couple of months later, it was in the roster of LDM Radio, and then was inside the nominees, not officially at the moment, but I think it was the first step. And
right.
Then I think help a lot the support of the people that followed the song that until today is a big hit.
Yes, yeah, I see that a couple other radio stations you've been on the top 10s, nominations, and all this. So that's good.
That's right. That song is I think is the big feature of the album. I have already at this time 9th release from the album. I think we're gonna have another one for this album because we're working on the other album for next year. But If I Could Change the World for You, I think is the big boom of this album, and winning LDM radio artist and song in the rock category for me is very special. Let me tell you, it's a very special, and the attention to from LDM, from you. It's very special, let me tell you. Not because I'm here now talking to you, but let me tell you, it's very special. It's hanging right here.
Thank you. But your song, I think the reason why it attached to people so much, because it does sound like a type of 80s to the 90s rock song.
Yeah, that's right.
Like a song that you would hear in a Rocky type movie, So I kicked into it. Once I heard it, I was like, wow, the beat and everything was awesome for me as a rock song. So I'm like, okay, this is going to catch on, which it did.
Yeah. This song is, my style is very 80 in every song. I think that was the era that marked my music career. When I started in the late 70s, I think 79, 80, with a Menudo style band that I did with some friends in Puerto Rico. And from that start my music career. And when I start to my big influence, that's all like Journey, Mr. Toto, David Foster, Chicago especially. That made me realize that was the kind of music I love to do. But at that time, I just started to learn the guitar, some piano, and then start to write some stuff. And everything that comes up came with that kind of style. Or years later, I think that was the main part that made me work more hard in that kind of music. I like progressive and mix. It's not that like I have that kind of influence. It's because I have my own kind of sound and style,
Right.
but not forgetting from where I learned it from.
Which is good. Like I said, when I heard the sound, I'm like, wait a minute, who is this playing? Because sometimes all the songs that are submitted, we don't hear it until we sitting down and listening to the radio station. So I'm sitting down and I'm listening to this, and I'm like, wait, who's this? And when we looked at the name, I was like, wow, okay. He's like bringing it back from the 80s and 90s. So I like that. So you got a new album coming out?
Yeah, right now already finished. My album is gonna be released in January. It's gonna be my 11th solo album. Uh,
Wow.
I think, yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a great experience because uh, it's an album every year. Let me tell you. Since I went solo, I had my rock band in Puerto Rico back in 2005, 2007,
Right,
and
right.
then in 2008, yeah, I started to make my own music for my solo album, and one album per year. And now the one is going to be next year for I think January is going to be the first single we're going to release. And another stuff we're going to release, we're working on.
Wow. And for the people that don't know, because I didn't know until I started speaking to you online and watching that you were in Puerto Rico and you are
Yeah.
Latin, part Latin, correct?
Yeah, I was born in Aguadilla in the Raimi base, military base,
Yeah.
and but I grew up in Maya West.
So,
I lived some time with my mom and my grandparents in Lajas, Puerto Rico, but my whole life is Maya West.
wow. So,
Yeah,
so you know,
yeah, I was born and raised.
so you just mess up everybody's mind. They were like, wait a minute, he's Spanish, but he's singing rock songs. So,
No, but you know what? In Puerto Rico, the thing is, in Puerto Rico, it's a big side for rock. Main in the 80s.
right,
There was a lot of bands from United States, from United Kingdom, and that was another part that made me be too much closer to that. Especially Hall & Oates was my favorite, still my favorite. But at that time, I was stick to Hall & Oates, And I think that kind of stuff, that's the that make us realize what you want.
right. Because I think like you said, back in the days with Meludo, um,
Yeah,
they were trying to be a rock, but I guess they were towards pop more because of the girls, the kids wanted
yeah.
pop
That was
music.
that was like some kind of strawberry stuff. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my.
So that was some when I started the group was Los Bravos. That was in 1980. Many of the kids in Puerto Rico didn't want to join us because no, that I don't like that because I want some more some stuff more hard or more rock or something. At that time when you have like 10, 11 years old and you like it, that was you want to follow.
Oh
A
wow.
couple of years later, I'm into rock, pop, and all the stuff. Culture Club, Hall & Chicago, and that was a change all my life.
Hey, but you guys out there, he's coming out with another rock song, so yeah, rock better come up with better songs, I guess, to win again. Who knows? He could be
Yeah,
a
no, right. Yeah.
you can
No,
win
right
twice.
now we have the. Right now we have two words between us. That was co-written with my wife. That's a song that if you listen to the song, uh, is very dedicated to Puerto Rico. Uh, Even have some names of some places in Puerto Rico. Even the intro of the song is not techno stuff. It was
Oh wow.
a real gallo, the coqui, The beach sound is a real one. When my wife last year was in Puerto Rico, she recorded, bring it up, and I attach it to the song. And
Oh
right now it's
wow!
#1 in some places.
I definitely got to hear that because just before you came on, we had the song from the Hermano Colons, and
Yeah, yeah,
you know they owed salsa singers as well. So
yeah,
yeah, well they started in the 80s and 90s back in the well probably even further than that they started off. But
yeah.
since we're speaking a little bit about Puerto Rico, how do you feel of what's going on in Puerto Rico now?
Well, I keep in contact with my son live in Puerto Rico in Isabela,
Ah,
and yeah, and more most of my family live in the West Coast, and especially in Maya West and in Cabo Rojo, and we keep contact about what is happening. Sometimes this is sometimes a political stuff, but it's a
yeah.
50-50 stuff. Government, people. If you know where you are in Puerto Rico, if you're talking about hurricanes and all the stuff, or you know what to do after all the experience, the
Oh
things
yeah,
will
yeah.
happen. Yeah.
But you know,
Sorry.
hey, Puerto Rico se sube. You know, we're gonna rise up
Yeah,
as
yeah, yeah. I know that. Yeah,
much as
and I'm
possible.
glad. Yeah,
That
I'm glad
little
people have that
that
positive
little
stuff.
island has been taking pelas like crazy, but it's
Yeah.
it's still it's like one of those boxers that don't want to go down. I guess you know.
Yeah, but I think that's our main stuff.
Yeah,
Bellas.
and I tell a lot of people they have to take that because if the island can take whatever it dishes out, then why
Yeah.
us Puerto Ricans we should pretty much do the same. You know.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
So
we survived. That's the main stuff. We survive.
yeah, well, human instincts is survival. So you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
but as Latinos, I guess we have
That's
more
right.
to fight for. In other words, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So
And that's
which is
good.
good. But are you coming out with a music video for this new song, or are you just gonna come out with the song first?
Now, right now, no, that the song. Right now, the song is already have 3 weeks. Right now, I think the time comes. That goes fly. Very quickly. And when you see that you release the song one day, and you see, oh, it's like 3 weeks now. Maybe later this year, I'm gonna do some kind of clip or something for the song. Right now, I have some stuff, personal stuff that I have to work first. But I think it's gonna be a clip for that because my wife bring out stuff from Puerto Rico, and I'm gonna do some stuff for that song. We'll see about it.
Yeah, and shout outs to Yadi is watching as well. She's one of the managers to a reggaeton singer, so they family. Uh, yeah, and and Queen Rose is online too. Rose Coquito. Speaking of Puerto Rico, she's a Coquito
Good.
master for like 3 years in a row. Yeah, so
Oh,
that's it's like all the Latinos just heard Latino what? They all started logging on. But again, ladies and gentlemen, we have Bamil on Skype right now, a Latino rock singer who just won the 2019 Music Awards as a Rock Artist of the Year with his song. And if you guys listen to the song, it is incredible. Tell me a little bit about where can they find you and where can they hear your songs besides the LDM radio.
yeah. No, I think it's the last album, The Sound of the Crow, was a big one. But I think that this one has something that I don't know. People know it. I did it different. I never like to do things that be similar to the other one. But something's happening. This song, if I could change the word for you, have 1 year since the original release in the media, and I think uh, people is the key. Followers is the key for the success, and they know it. They know what they like, and I like what they know and they express.
Yeah. Can they download the song, or where can they find it at?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The song can be downloaded in CD Baby. It's very easy. Bamil, I think, thanks to the one that put me that name, because that's my real name, Bamil. Yeah, and you
Oh.
find CD Baby, Bamil, and there you have it everywhere. You can download the song.
Oh, wow. But running out of time. But I want to thank you for giving us some time here with you, and I can't wait to hear the new song and put it up for voting again. And hopefully you win two times. That'll be great.
Thanks to you.
Yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, you have to check out his songs, his music. If you go to our page, you'll see him there. Click on his profile. It'll take you to his Facebook, and then you can just go from there. But remember, every independent artist that are on our show or around the world needs your help. So listen to their music, because without you, they would not
That's right.
exist, in other words. And then plus, if you like their music, tell them, hey, I just heard your song, love it. They need that feedback. They need to know if their music is doing okay.
Yeah.
So continue your work, and I wish you the best. And I think we're going to have to
Thank you
try
very
to
much.
bring you back to one of our shows on our network. It's a Spanish show. So maybe we'll bring you
Yeah, sure.
back on the thing, and then you can talk Spanish and with
Yeah, I did. I in the past I did some my two first albums were in Spanish.
Oh, okay. You
Maybe
see
I
that?
can get back to do some.
That'll be great. We're going to go to a music break, and we're going to play his song. So If I Can Change the World for You has been the 2019 LDM Music Award winner. So you're going to hear it, and you're going to realize why it became a winner of the award show. So again, thank you.
Thank you very much.
And this won't be the last time we talk. So, take care.
No, I hope no.
No.
Time for your support.
All right. So here it goes. If I Can Change the World for You. And I'll be right back with some great topics.
Thank you.
I before